City Lab Academy is an agricultural research institute to find new ways of production food in an urban environment. I made a system of layers, environment, social layer, temporary vacancy and pockets of wasteland, and the City Lab Academy is using the pockets of wasteland to make a network within the city itself. The program of the City Lab Academy consists of 5 different program parts, research program parts, and they have their local stakeholders, the colleges of Leeuwarden. The building units are made of a flexible prefabricated timber construction. I designed a modular building system. The structure of these units consists of a 4x4 basic dimension. The modular system delivers a large variety of flexible spaces. My test site is organized with 2 courtyards. One is the research courtyard and the other one is the interaction courtyard.
The Brain Gain Academy creates a unique legacy for Cultural Capital 2008. In Friesland, primary schools have a low score. My project motivates children to perform better and it offers hotel capacity for Leeuwarden during 2018. Professionals and students are mixed with kids. It transforms this gloomy building into a bright learning environment. By opening up the site and simplifying the volume, the building will become more accessible. The interior is opened up, new pavilions are being made, and vertical connections link the upper learning floors with each other. New interventions are all cladded with ash wood and natural vegetation to create a smart and bright building for the upcoming generations.
The Makers Place is a creative production center. It is located in Leeuwarden, in a former prison. It is breakthrough architecture, balancing the hermetic character with openness and visibility. The former forge and the alcove building are chosen for their ability to cluster functions and the visibility from the canal. A series of workshops and studios are clustered around a gallery to create synergy between users. Removing cluttering elements, the separate building entities become visible. The new interventions are designed to attract attention and create contact throughout the building. There are 2 galleries, one light gallery and one dark gallery to display multimedia art.
My project integrates 2 characteristic expressions of youth culture of Leeuwarden. Startup Bootcamp transforms 2 vacant buildings into a skateboard and gaming hub. The main intervention involves the connection of several informal spaces to stimulate interaction. A yellow marked walkway focuses the orientation of visitors from entrance to the main courtyard. Living spaces will enable social safety and a lively atmosphere on the campus after closing hours. Both target groups have their own spaces. The connector between both the skateboard park and the animation studio will serve as a crossover space.
Talent Factory is an inspiring dance venue which is focused on the stimulation of young, unprivileged people. Talent Factory is located in an old monumental building adjacent to the old marketplace De Brol in the city center of Leeuwarden. The design aims for a playful interaction between public and private. The design consists of an old existing building and a new added volume. This volume pays its respect to the old building by keeping a distance. The physical connection between old and new is through a smart wall. In the wall, all services are included, and this wall extends from basement to top floor without being disrespectful for the monument.
I am Koen Linders and Loop is the name of my graduation project. Loop is the center of Leeuwarden European Capital of Culture 2018. The open-faced sculpture embraces past and present but is focused on the future. Various events can take place in the arena. It offers passage for pedestrians and cyclists when the stands are closed, and a sail-through for ships with standing masts when the stands are opened. Loop exhibits the maritime history of its place in one leg and the upcoming events in the other leg. From the upper decks, one can discover the city with its waterways. The gather is a stepping stone for a flourishing Leeuwarden.
The goal of my project is to activate the people of Leeuwarden by creating a new socio-cultural hotspot at the train station. The foyer reconnects the city and uses the congestion of the train station to stimulate interaction between people. A new glass facade makes a thermal envelope for a new program such as exhibitions and events. The existing building is opened up to strengthen the relation between new and old. Spaces can be joined or separated as needed. Filtered rainwater makes a water curtain at the lower level, and solar energy is used to heat or cool the building. The urban foyer Leeuwarden becomes the face of Leeuwarden for European Capital of Culture in 2018 and beyond.
My project connects cycling to cultural and economical processes within the city. Batavus will provide 2018 bicycles during the event, and this will be the main kickstart for my project. On the regional scale, the cycling lanes will follow the canal structure of Leeuwarden and the region, unveiling a lot of new cultural amenities for Leeuwarden along the route. Within the cycling system, the city centre has a crucial role as vital heart. To function this way, 4 new bridges are realized to connect the city centre with other parts of the city. To illustrate my project, I made an elaboration for the Weeze and Potmarge area. The Weeze is now a highly deprived area with a lot of vacancy, but could turn into a bicycle-oriented city street. To connect the Weeze with the Potmarge, a new cycling bridge is needed. And finally, the Jentje Popma Center will be one of the new cultural highlights along the route.
My project provides a strategy for the most poorest district of the Netherlands, Heegtep-Schieringen in Leeuwarden. A district characterized by increasing poverty and social issues. I started looking for something easy to transform that was inexpensive and found that the district has many portico flats with storages which are unused. To address the problems of the district, I decided to transform these portico flats by digging out the storages and turning them into markets and shops. Employment opportunities are created for the residents. A possible boulevard can be created once other porticos on the route are also transformed. My development area will act as the pilot project, and afterwards, by opening the staircases of the porticos, I will create new typologies, house and diversity to attract newcomers to the district. This project creates a big impact using limited funds to address the issues of Heegtep-Schieringen, and it can give impulse to other similar portico flats elsewhere.
My project transforms an elderly home into a dynamic, healthy, sustainable living environment. By making connections and green, the elderly become active and elderly homes will become indispensable in its environment. A park-life environment will hold different functions that serve the neighborhood. Stone pavement and brick walls will be transformed into green elements. Different facilities will link the main road towards the landscape. Perforations and external plateaus enable spaces, zones and activities to be connected. The building becomes semi-public. Cantilevers and transparent facades make an inviting building opening up towards the landscape.
Yeah. My project, Life Coasting Village, is a future-proof sea resort that facilitates the needs of elderly residents at the coast of Belgium. Between the dike of Blankenberge and the inland, an old run-down Belle Époque neighborhood separates the locals, the tourists and the retirees. By implementing a toolkit for places and spaces, the area triggers new types of retirees. A new urban plan is attractive to wander through. A public walkway and a series of ramps connect different floors and create better connections between the sea, the inland and new facilities. Newly formed buildings will accentuate the new routes in the area. Their physical lines match the ratios and proportions of the existing buildings.